who does not believe that all of October should be spent celebrating Halloween, please leave the chat now. We are not supporting any unfestive people in moods today, okay? We are Halloween supporters here. This is a Halloween safe zone, okay? That's because I am Production Kawaii, Avamira's Little Fortune Witch, Majokko Meimi, and Halloween is for the witches! So, we are going to be celebrating Majoween all month long. Got it? Got it? Got it? That's right. If you guys are non-believers, that means you're basically rejecting my entire identity. Naysayers will get timed out. It's Majoween! What do you mean you never had Halloween my whole life? What the heck? You deprived child. Well, I think that the Halloween spirit should be celebrated no matter what age you are, okay? The Halloween spirit is about a little tomfoolery, a little mischief, a little magic, a little treat yourself. It's super fun. And I mean, a little dress up also doesn't hurt, right? A little stay up late and dance with the skeletons and the spooks and every other living creature coming back from the dead. And that's what witches live for. So, we are going to be celebrating the month. You like my new BGMs? I think it's cute. The intro one is called Obake merch. So like ghost merch. And this one is called Clarinet's Halloween. I kind of still have it low, but let me know if you can't hear it. I may have turned myself up too much. And no Christmas. Christmas starts November 1st, okay? Christmas gets 2 months. So Halloween gets 1 month. It's like fair. It's a fair trade-off, okay? Will I stay in the pumpkin all October? No, I have different costumes. Gosh. You think I wear the same Halloween costume every year? Like, please. Why do you think I bought so many different outfits? We're gonna have different costumes all month long. Whichever I feel like wearing, really. And let me see. I have like a little bit of decor. You got the cobwebs going, you know. It took a while to like grow them. It took a while to grow them to this nice length. I've got stuff on my desk, but I kind of wanted to put my desk away so you can see the cute pumpkin in all its glory. My closet is huge. Sort of. Some of it just spills out. Some of it's just folded outside of my closet. Did you pay the spiders for their hard work? We have a mutual understanding, you know. You see, I supported their fundraiser bake sale once upon a time. So we have like a shared rent policy where they can stay. Yeah, in return they catch all the other nasty bugs in my room. In my little train car room. And then we also have, let me show you. Well, actually, we have this little guy. Look. Well, right now you can't really see him because he's not filled in. But it's a little ghosty. Okay, I don't actually really want to fill him in. I just wanted a little pal. I just want a little guy. I thought he looked really cute. So, I was thinking maybe we can tweak the mages to look a little bit like this, right? Like the mages can be kind of like an orb with like a little ghost sheet over it or something like that. I don't know, because mages, well, they don't have a full developed lore yet. You guys are also practicing magic with me, you know? You guys have a little witch hat. It is an honorary part of my coven. So you guys can also practice magic with me and have a little ghost sheet as your uniform. But she's gonna sit over there for now. And then we also have bam. This is my desk. I put some candles and another pumpkin on it, but things might change day to day depending on how I feel. Actually, I'm gonna put the door away. Wait, no, don't fill it in, guys. I don't even have the sounds on. I kind of have it paused. I don't even really have anything to I don't have any rewards right now for doing goals. I don't know if I can redo that. Like, I'm not really sure if he's working right now. I kind of just set him up earlier and not too sure if he like I'm not sure if he's like connected properly. He's just kind of chilling. But thank you, Monkey Self, for the $10. Thank you, Lloyd, for the $5. Also, wait, who is it? Don Nasty, thank you so much. Welcome to the Orbicals earlier. Welcome. One of us. Hope you enjoy the emotes and streams. Let's see. The ghost with its mouth open, waiting to be fed. No, he just like gets colored in. It's more like, you know, when it gets closer and closer to Halloween. That's like, it's kind of like Day of the Dead, you know? Like, it's closer to the day they can fully pass over. So right now he's transparent because you can't really like see him. He's not really all here. But then later on he's going to like get closer and closer to crossing over. And then on Halloween he gets to come play with us for a day. Isn't that cute? Yeah, he's not all here yet because it's only October 1st. Once it gets closer to October 31st, it'll be all full and it'll be cute. Bake Meimi into a pumpkin pie. Why? No! This pumpkin is all scooped clean, okay? I already had a pumpkin cheesecake, you know, kind of last week, so... Does the little guy have a name? He's a mage! He's one of the mages! And then... Let's see... Can you pop your arm out? No. No, my arms are like squished tight. There's not too much room in here. I can pop out though. Okay, but we have a lot of fun things to plan for Halloween this month. So, first thing is very obvious. I want to hold a pumpkin carving contest. Okay, when was the last time you guys carved a pumpkin? Like, to be honest, I haven't done it in so long that like I have absolutely no confidence in my skills. I've never done one of those like fancy ones with like a picture and like, you know, when you can like half carve some of it and it like just looks like thinner and then you put a candle inside. But I want to. I think it'd be super cute. I think it'd be super fun. I've only ever done like a silly little jack-o'-lantern. And then like, oh, okay, it was like a really long time ago when I carved a jack-o'-lantern on a little pumpkin. And then like, it just kind of gently rotted in my front porch. And then the years after, there would just be a tiny pumpkin that grew without fail in that garden. Pervasively, by itself. Like, nobody helped raise it. It just grew a pumpkin every year. But then we moved away from that house. So I think the new people that bought it, I think they may have gotten rid of the garden. I think the pumpkin's dead. But yeah, pumpkins are so easy to grow. Like, you accidentally put some seeds on the ground, they'll find a way. It really gently rotted, okay? Like, it was just sitting there. It's just sitting there, and then someday it just like turned into seeds. It wasn't really gross or anything, thankfully. But yeah, I think it'll be fun if we have a pumpkin carving contest. I think we need a specific hashtag for it. And then we'll hold a review at the end of the month. And then we can like go over all the submissions. And then I will do my best to do a pumpkin carving hand cam as well. I don't know if I have enough room for a very big pumpkin, but I think we can get like a medium-sized one. Like, at this point, every grocery store is already selling pumpkins. So, we can get a medium-sized one and try and carve something. I'm like, not sure how we should grade them, though. I've never really thought about grading pumpkins, right? But we should grade them on 3 things, right? It should be like difficulty, I think. Like, people who attempt something more difficult should get a higher points for that category. We should rate them on like, I guess creativity, right? Creativity. And then we should rate them on what if we have a popularity contest? Cause you know, like, some pumpkins that become really, really popular are just like the ones with a silly little face. Or maybe it would be like a kawaii themed pumpkin, right? So like maybe during the stream or right before, I'll tell everybody like go and like your favorites, and then we can vote for the overall winners, right? I'll go over my reviews as like a judge, and I'll pick like a judge's favorite, and then we can like do like a open vote, you know? Does that have to be a contest? Yes. Because if it's not a contest, then every pumpkin would just be me going like, that's nice, pumpkin. Anyway, next. We need some competition to thrive here. We need some friendly, like, motivation. I want you guys to, like, you know, have a fire lit underneath you to try your hardest. I don't want you to just gouge out a couple of eyes and teeth in a pumpkin and call it a day. I want you to pour your heart and soul and make your whoever taught you how to trick or treat, whoever celebrated the first Halloween with you, I want you to make them proud. Well, they're all good little pumpkins, but some pumpkins are better than others. Can you use a fake pumpkin? How would you carve a fake pumpkin? What? Unless you mean like a gourd? Like, do you want to carve a gourd or a squash instead? That's acceptable. But if you carve like a wooden pumpkin, I don't know about that. They make fake ones for carving? What? What is it made out of? For carving? How does that work? Carving on an orange. I don't think there's an orange pumpkin here. It doesn't have to be orange. There's green pumpkins, there's white pumpkins, there's different types of squash. Fake pumpkin for carving. I'm gonna look this up. Foam ones? Oh, I don't really like that. Because foam ones would then be easier to carve. Right? Technically, the difficulty scale would be a lot lower. I guess if that's the only pumpkin you have access to, it would be okay. But I would dock points on difficulty because it's easier to carve something that is not like about to fall apart in your hand. You have to swim in the gunk of carving and scooping out its innards, okay? I'll make sure you save those seeds though. You can dry out the seeds and bake them in the oven, and then you can eat them. They're yummy. And then, I mean, if you don't know how to cook with the pumpkin, the actual pumpkin innards, you don't have to. Maybe you can give it to someone else who does. I don't know. I've never really cooked with a real pumpkin either. Okay, if you carve a Karibo pumpkin, you get so many points from me. Those things are cute. Real pumpkins only. Carve a carrot? What the heck? That's not the spirit of Halloween, okay? We don't have carrots. We have pumpkins and squashes and gourds, okay? Those are the exception. You know, like the tiny little pumpkins? They're like technically some of them are like squashes or gourds. Those are allowed. I'll hold my own competition and steal the winner? What? Okay, that's like entering a race where you're the only participant and then giving yourself the trophy. I mean, go ahead, I guess. There's no glory in that victory. It's a little empty. I don't actually know if I can get any of the other girls who are like into pumpkin carving to join. But in case that I can, maybe we can do a jointly hosted like pumpkin review, you know? That way we have like 2 sets of scores. I'll give them a score out of 10 and they'll give their score out of 10. Or maybe out of 5. It doesn't have to be so like finicky. Like, what's the difference between like a 5 and a 6 out of 10 pumpkin? I don't really know. I think 1 out of 5 is good enough. Yeah, will there be a prize? You get to be crowned the winner? You get to be crowned the winner? You get your pumpkin like retweeted and shouted out, and you are forever known within the community as the best pumpkin carver of Production Kawaii fans. Hello? Nobody does anything for glory nowadays? Gosh, you guys are all so externally motivated. Where's your internal motivation, huh? If you carve a watermelon, that'd be kind of funny. I might have to dock 1 point, but it's kind of funny. It's like the same thing, so difficulty-wise, it really is the same thing. Yeah, I know she likes Halloween, but we'll have to see, because I know a lot of girls love fall, and we all want to like go do fall festivities too. Kind of casually asking the girls that live near me, like, hey, you want to hang out? You want to go do something? To be honest, Reina's answer is always yes, so we may hang out sometime too. You get to keep Meimi's pumpkin? What the heck? My pumpkin is like gonna rot by the time I ship it anywhere. I don't know about that. Unless I make a foam pumpkin. I make a tiny foam pumpkin. No prize, no motivation. Well, fine then. Gosh, just be a bystander and don't participate. And then you have to watch a whole stream where I talk about everybody else's like hard work and praise them for their pumpkin carving skills and their creativity and show off, you know, everyone else that put their best foot forward and tried their best. Yeah. So I need a hashtag for the pumpkin contest. I need to think of one that's like not super duper long, but no one else has used before. You know, like I feel like if you say kawaii anything, it's kind of taken already. Maybe someone already chose like kawaii pumpkin before. Meimi carving. Well, I don't necessarily want it to be just related to me. I think it can be a company-wide contest, you know? Anyone in kawaii can participate. That's why I was gonna ask if any more people wanted to join the panel of judges. It shouldn't just be me. I think anybody can participate. Because, like, I don't want to steal the idea. What if someone else wanted to also have a pumpkin carving contest, right? Do you promise at least to praise all the submissions? Yeah. As long as you didn't like submit a pumpkin with absolutely no effort in it. Like you didn't just like buy a pumpkin and don't carve it and submit it, then yes. Why are you guys so motivated by that sort of thing. Don't you guys want to show off your creativity and artistic skills? Or at least, I don't know, skill with a knife? I think that's gonna be my biggest downfall. I can draw on the pumpkin, but Lord knows I give myself, like, cuts every time I use a knife. I'll do my best, though. Oh, I'll try my best to do a hand cam and carve my pumpkin. Although, I have no idea what I want to put on it yet. I guess something witchy related, right? Maybe my hat? Is that too boring? Pumpkin kawaii. That's definitely taken, no? Majokko win competition. It's Majoween. It's Majoween because it's shorter. Majoween. A Ziggs bomb? That's... that is a choice. To make a league related. Can I submit a pumpkin pie? Well, I mean, you can submit a pumpkin pie alongside your pumpkin carving. Unfortunately, I cannot judge any baked goods. I have no expertise in baked goods. Have I ever made a pumpkin pie before? I don't think so, actually. I've made a couple other types of pies, but not a pumpkin one. But most people just use, like, filling. You know, they don't really make the middle part themselves. They just, like, make the pumpkin crust and put it in or something like that. Yeah, I'll bake a pumpkin pie. I don't want to, though. I don't like pumpkin pie enough to do that. But there is another thing I wanted to do. I want to do a baking stream for cupcakes. I mean, it's not really that much of the baking, I think. I think I'm just gonna use, like, a cupcake mix. It's mostly about the decorating. I want to buy cute little, like, Halloween decorations. I want to make it, like, witchy themed. So I'll do my best to do a cupcake baking and decorating stream. That'll be 2 hand cams I have planned for this month. Pumpkin cupcake. I think it'll be a normal flavored one. If anything, I kind of like funfetti. So maybe I'll do like a funfetti flavored one. On the inside anyway. So it looks spoopy on the outside, but on the inside it's like fun, you know? I feel like that's me. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm the opposite. I think I'm like fun and like harmless looking on the outside, and then if you cut me open, there's just like evil thoughts. You only get gremlin flavored cupcake. A sweet potato pie. What the heck? Stop submitting pies. I don't even really like pies that much. They're kind of okay. I only like pecan pie, actually. That one's my favorite. Pecan pie. It's just like sweeter than the other pies, but not too sweet, you know? I think the texture of the other pies is just kind of like too like soft and squishy after a while. Cupcake competition? What the? Why cupcake? I just want to make cupcakes because they're easier to make and decorate. I want to like put little witch hats on them and stuff like that. Ooh, do you think I could get like... Should I get like black or purple? Like food coloring to dye the icing or something like that? Or red? Should we make it bloody looking? But like, to be honest, witch themed things isn't really about blood. I think it's more like black or purple or green, right? It's like it's supposed to be like a spooky concoction more so than bloody. Gotta do the generic spider ring on top? What spider ring? On the cupcake? Like, oh, do you like with syrup or like drawing it on? Please, please don't have any expectations. I have never decorated like sweets in my life before, okay? I don't think we're gonna go with anything like Don't expect like me to pipe some icing and stuff like that. What the heck? We're gonna put like candy on top. I just want to make it like spooky colored, you know? I am newt flavored. If you close your eyes and imagine it that way, for sure, for sure. I am the one eating them, however. Yeah, I don't know if I can draw a spider web on top. That's a lot of expectations from me. With what exactly? It's like those things that they draw on like birthday cakes, right? You like need a lot of skill to do that, no? I've never bought one of those. I don't know what those are. Maybe I guess I could look for it. I don't even know what it's called. Fondues? No. You know when you like have one of those birthday cakes that say happy birthday? Like what do they use to write happy birthday with the words on top? Like, what is that called? It's not fondant. My opinion on fondant, I really don't have any. I don't really like super sweet Western sweets anyway. I don't really like icing. I don't really like anything on top. I like the cake part. I like the cake part the best. Just like even in Oreos, I prefer the cookie part over the filling. I don't really like this sickly sweet stuff. The sugar, yeah. It's not frosting. It's not icing. No. It's like the jelly looking, the like syrupy looking stuff. Fine, I'll look it up myself. Decorating. I don't know what to call it. Oh gosh. That's just like... What do I type? Okay, I'm typing how to... Okay, I got how to write on a cake. Okay. They have how to write on a cake. Let's see... There's like so many different methods though, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Some people are like going the... Whoa. They're doing it super fancy, but I don't want to. Okay. Is it this thing? Cake gel? Gel food coloring. Oh, okay. Hyping gel. Do they just sell it? Like, as a squeeze bottle? I don't want to get, like... Oh wait, okay, never mind. They do sell it as a squeeze bottle. I was gonna say, the only things I could find were like bottles of it, but you would have to buy a separate piping thing. I don't want that. Okay, so yeah, let me try and find one that's like... They have it in different colors. Ooh, okay, so I want one in black, right? Either black or like... I guess it would be like... I think like white icing is easier to find, and then black gel, and then you can draw on top of the white with the black. Right? I think that would be easiest. And besides, like, you can use black for a lot of different things. So, like, you can draw, like... You know, you can draw little faces. If you make animals and stuff like that, you can draw, like, a ghost on it. But I think black is a little bit more versatile. Okay. So I think that is the best bet. I'll try and find something. I'll show you a picture of it. This thing. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm talking about. You can draw a little face on it. It's like easier to control than icing because icing takes like a long time to practice learning how to control and using like a piping bag or whatever. I think it's cute. Yeah. It looks like squid ink. I don't know about that. But yeah, I think this one's like the easiest thing to get. Because I can just get it off like Amazon or something. Premium gel color. Food coloring. And then food safe. Let me look at the reviews. They actually have, oh, they have so many colors. Oh, and some people use it as like, oh, you know, like, it's like running off. It can be like black blood too. Oh gosh. I'm setting myself up for too much. I swear, I have never decorated like cupcakes in my life. So this is gonna be a learning experience. It sure will look like something. Yeah. It will be fun. What do you mean Deb's on the messed up ones? What the heck? I'll make a couple. I'll make like a batch of cupcakes and I'll try decorating a few of them. We'll see how far I get. In different ways. But I can only... I can only do so much. As an unprofessional. Trying it for the first time. It's like black blood. Yeah. Exactly. It's cute. So it'll be like... I know there's like one method I already saw at some point that's like you make a cute little witch hat that I wanted to do. Then I guess I could try using this and drawing like a spider web or like a ghost or some other things. Like other spooky looking things. I don't know what else you can do with the... I don't know how else I can decorate them with very limited amount of tools and knowledge and practice. I'm expecting something... Okay, something like this, guys. Like... What the heck? Okay, that's not the picture. Hang on. Give me this. Something like this. Like, that might be the best I can do, guys. Please don't have any expectations of me, thank you. I'm more, you know, I just don't... I don't have, like, the greatest amount of, control, when it comes to, like, art. I also don't have the greatest amount of patience and, like, in life. So if it looks like that, you know, good enough. Good enough, I say. What the heck? Why are you requesting a song? What are you guys doing? I guess that's true. Ghost Roll is very Halloween centric. But my expectations is as high as your cuteness. I will crush those expectations, but in reverse then. Or maybe maybe I'm just not that cute then. Maybe I'm just not gonna try and match those expectations. Most spooky cupcake? Oh, I kind of want to make one look like a crime scene. I kind of want to make one look awful. On purpose. But it's fine. You know? We gotta draw all the spooky things on it. Like, make one look like a creepy eyeball or something. I don't know. I have to be creative with, like, my limited amount of tools. I probably can only make, like, a couple of cupcakes anyway. I see the really pretty ones, though. Because I'm looking, and there's, like, the actually well-done cupcakes that have, like, spider webs with little spiders on them. And then there's, like, The little tombstone ones that say trick or treat. Like, gosh, I don't know if I can write trick or treat without like horribly transfiguring it. But it is okay. If it turns out ugly looking, it's fine. It's a, you know, a design choice. A deliberate, you know, intention to make it look extra spoopy. You know? Like inedible looking, even. If it turns out ugly, it's me. Stop self-projecting into my work. Gosh. My cupcakes are dedicated to the unholy, you know, crusade of the witches. And only that. I only sacrifice things in the name of having my beloved brethren one day rise and reclaim the world. That's right. Nano's cupcakes gave me inspiration, you know? Nano's cupcakes truly inspired me. I was like, perhaps I can do this too. But if it's spooky, then there's only the expectation that it can get worse, not better. Nana would be a black cat. I actually don't know. I think she has a different preference. I don't think she dislikes black cats though. Never knew you were supposed to be evil until you said it the other day? What the heck? I've been evil since day one! I've always been pretty evil. Well, maybe not like D&D alignment evil, you know? But D&D alignment isn't very useful for our life. That's why I say I'm chaotic neutral. Chaotic neutral is a good, all-encompassing term for the expectations of my actions and my morals being influenced solely for my own selfish desires and for my own whims. And I feel that is very witchy of me, to be honest. Like, evil in the D&D definition doesn't necessarily suit me, but if you just want to go by, like, your own silly little human morals, then I suppose I wouldn't reject it. Vigar level evil, what the heck? What? Why Vigar level? I have done way more evil than Vigar, I'll have you know. I have trash-talked many a league opponent with a colorful tongue, and I have committed a great many sins. Great many sins in my 122 years of life. Unaccountably many. And I shall never face consequences for those actions. So, I will continue to promote witches. Not all witches are evil, but most witches are pretty neutral about the whole thing, you know? I don't know, we just don't really step in and stop each other when anyone wants to go on a crusade. Smile. You know, we're just kind of like, go for it, queen. Live your truth. A non-evil witch? Sorry, can't think of one off the top of my head. Like, even the one who's a good witch and wicked, you know? She still got her own selfish motivations. You're really looking up the wrong category if you expect witches to be doing good. An IRL Yu-Gi-Oh pack opening? For what? To be honest, I wanted to buy the anniversary tin, but then I just heard so many bad things about the tin that I feel kind of like cheated about it. There's just like so many cards that are only in the secret rare category, and then there's just like not that many good cards to begin with. Otherwise, feels kind of like I'm wasting money if I buy a couple. I could buy a couple still, but then I don't know how interesting it would be to open like 5 whole tins because there's not a lot of cards in them. They're not like... It's not like the same thing as buying like a whole box set of like booster packs and stuff. There's less of them. I mean, I could try and pull for a quarter century rare. I'm just gonna pull one and be like, oh yay, it's a insert card I don't care about here. Yeah, but everybody likes talk trash about that tin, which is really sad. It's really like whatever. What is my evil backstory? My evil backstory? I don't need an evil backstory. What do you mean? You need reasons to do whatever you do? That's your problem. See? I am a chaotic neutral because I am motivated solely for myself. My own selfish reasons. I want to do whatever is fun in life. And if it's no longer fun, I don't wish to do it anymore. And if it gets in the way of my fun, that's no good either. Now, I will abide by whatever rules that I decide are a good move, you know? But if it's arbitrary and has no place in my life, then I will disregard it. And that's that. Like, you guys need motivation to, like, do anything in life? That's not very, whimsical of you. That's not very impulsively driven of you. A girl like me that lives for such a long time needs to be entertained at all costs. I get bored very easily, and if I get bored, I fall asleep. Or I get tired really easily, too. And then I have to go fall asleep. Motivate ourselves to mahjong yesterday. Apparently so. I heard. I'm still gonna have to reteach you guys how mahjong works. But it'll be like the blind leading the blind. Because I'm not very... I don't have a great track record of winning. I made it to adept and then I just like... Have been losing left and right. Which is not great. But yeah. I figure I probably will at least beat you guys. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best because beating newbies is not really fun. I'll teach you guys how it works. But I don't know, you guys don't really have eyes. I already rescheduled the stream for tomorrow. It'll either be tomorrow or Thursday if tomorrow doesn't work. Yeah. You won your first bronze match yesterday. Congrats. It is an RNG based game, so as long as you know how to get the win condition, but there are a lot of strategies for like what you should do that I won't get into right now because it's very complicated and you need to know like the basics before you get into strategy. Play with our own rules. That's not how the game works. What the heck? Okay, so those are the main things that I wanted to do. We're going to be doing 2 hand cams this month. And we're gonna be holding a pumpkin carving contest. I just really need to think of a good hashtag we can use and set up. I gotta make a whole post about it too, so I can like actually retweet the whole thing. And then let me see. Oh yeah, I am gonna be playing a couple of fun games for the month as well. And I figure it is about time I started a Mori. So I'm gonna be starting a Mori this Sunday. You know, a totally comfy game, right? Not at all scary sweats. Okay, I do know. Okay, I know it's like kind of a long game, but I figure it would be shorter than Paper Mario. I figure if I just like stream it consistently, I could still finish it by this month. Right? Amori has like kind of a cult following and everyone who like really likes Amori likes it a lot. So I've always been interested in playing it. So I got it. And I'm gonna start this Sunday. And then, yeah, it should be shorter than Paper Mario. So surely I'll be able to finish it in 1 month and not drag it on for ages and ages, right? I have some other games that I want to play that are good for the season, but I don't really want to reveal all of them. I don't think it'd be fun to spoil all of them. But Mario will be the first one. But I do have a lot of stuff to like work on. Once again, it's gonna be like a recording heavy month for me. So I cannot stream like 6 days a week or anything too consistently like that if I want to work on everything else. So I can't just be playing games all day every day, unfortunately. Undertale's little brother. Is it? Well, I know it's got like some sort of like, I don't know, turn-based system, right? And then I know it's got like a good, at times scary, at times heartwarming story, right? Right? But I really don't know much about it. So I've only ever seen like the very unique artwork, and I've seen like people post like with no context, like friends. And I'm like, okay. That definitely means like my heart is gonna get ripped out if they keep posting friendship stuff. Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't really know what else it's about, so I'm not going to spoil myself. I'm just gonna play it and see what happens. And if I get scared, I'm sure I can handle this much. I'm sure I can handle this much, at the very least. I have played Eve before, which is a pretty scary game for 2D, so it surely won't be scarier than Eve. Sweats. Yeah, happy October! I mean, if it's a, you know, it's a spoopy game, it would be kind of disappointing if it didn't have a few boos, you know? A couple of boos are okay. Just a little bit. That's fine. And then we'll see what else I can fit in for this month, but you're just gonna have to look forward to whatever shows up on my schedule. Teehee. And then, what do you mean? I'm gonna be screaming regardless. Why are you guys always making demands of me, huh? I'm playing whatever I find fun. And I have decided Omori will be fun. And I have a couple other games that I would like to play. I haven't really like decided on my schedule yet for the whole month. Like I have like a list of games that I'm thinking of, and I just haven't like decided for sure this game will be on this day or whatever. So we'll get to it when we get to it. But I like, basically, if I don't want to play a game, if I'm not feeling it, I will 100% just not want to play it. I will just not want to do it. So I really need to like get in the mood for it. That's why I have to make my schedule last minute to be absolutely sure I want to play that game that week. At that time. That's the folly of making schedules ahead of time. I'm just like, Many days I just wake up wanting to play something else is the problem. Jump King is scary? Ha ha ha. Jump King is like one of those games that like I would be forced to do, and I would hate it so much that I would stream for like 20 minutes and then stop. That's what I'm saying. If you guys like want me to stream games that I don't want to play, I'm just not gonna play them. Like, I will literally I have no motivation to do it. You know? I cannot force myself to do things. The greatest and worst thing about, you know, about living the way I do as a witch, I am motivated in strange ways. So if I don't want to study or do my homework, I really won't. But if I get really motivated to do something and love it a lot, then I'll do it like all the time. I don't know how my whims work, but that's how it works. Any indie horror games? I mean, there's like one I was thinking of, but I don't know. It's not like for sure or anything like that. I mean, there's obviously going to be a Halloween karaoke celebration around Halloween. We'll have to save all the singing for then. We can't like sing ourselves out before the day of, you know? You know? We need to like save it for when it's almost Halloween. Otherwise, we're gonna celebrate too early and we're gonna burn out right before the festivities, okay? You have to feel the most spoopy right around Halloween week. I'm motivated by boba? Here's the thing. There's currently a boba promotion going on all month long. So like every Wednesday, you get 2 for $8 boba for Kung Fu tea. So I'm good. I am, you know, my boba addiction is taken care of. I'm gonna be having it twice a week, every week. Let's go. I don't need to be motivated by like treats and food and stuff like that because I just give it to myself. I don't deny it from myself. I get it first. I'm an adult and I get what I want whenever I want. That's the best way to live. So I will be ordering 2 for $8 boba. If you guys have a Kung Fu tea near you, I highly recommend that you download the app because you have to order it through the app. But you can just order like pickup, like order ahead pickup through the app, and just pick it up there. It's the same price. It's really good. 2 for $8, guys. Like think about it. It doesn't include toppings though, but I don't really like toppings to begin with. But you get 2 mediums for $8, and like nowadays boba is like $5 like for 1 medium drink. You know? Oh! Hello! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome. I hope you guys have a great stream. How was your stream? But also, happy Halloween the 1st! Happy October! Are you guys excited for the festivities? Are you guys excited for Halloween? Do you guys have any plans? You want me to make some plans for you? I am Production Kai, latest generation ephemeras, little foot selling witch, Majokko Meimi. And I'm making lots of plans. Okay. When is the last time you guys have carved a pumpkin? Because I'm just saying, like, we need to attempt a pumpkin carving contest with like actual cool pumpkin carvings. You know, like the ones where like I've seen the ones where they carve like Kiki's Delivery Service. They have like a whole scene of like the witch flying and Gigi the cat and like a moonlit sky. It looks so cool. Okay, so I want to try attempting like a higher level carving this time. Higher level. I have some like fake candles I could put inside. And I, you know what? I think my neighbors will be okay if I leave it like outside. I don't think they'll mind if I decorate in our shared space up front. Yeah, pumpkin carving. And then also cupcake decorating. I'm thinking of like buying like, what is it? Black food coloring gel. So we can decorate cupcakes and make them look all spoopy and stuff. That'll be my first baking stream, so you know what? Even if the cupcakes like don't taste that good, as long as they look like a beautiful mess, that is what I'm going for. I can say I meant to do it, you know? I meant to mess it up and make it look highly inedible. 'Tis the season, you know? And then, let's see, what else? Everything else is just like cute little games I want to play. Like I think Omori is. I've just been waiting to play Omori for a really long time. I like got it a while ago, and then I'm just casually like, haven't played it yet. But then I was like, I don't really have a reason to start it until this month. Spooky month. And then we'll play some other games. I'll probably play Dead by Daylight at least once with some other people, you know? Oh, I guess another game I did get. I got it on sale recently. Is Witch-tastic. Because Witch-tastic is a game that Roro recommended to me. So we already like talked about wanting to play it at some point, and it recently went on sale, so I like messaged her again and was like, hey, do you want to play Witchtastic like with me and Reina? I remember when we talked about it during her birthday. So yeah, we'll probably play that sometime soon as well. Witchtastic is like it's kind of like Overcooked, except like witches, except like you essentially are making a potion. It's like a co-op game where like you go out and you gather the ingredients and then you make the potions for the clients on time. She says it's like her favorite game, so you're gonna be playing that one. And then I can't play too much DBD though, because too much DBD will make me motion sick. I will not play that many games that will make me motion sick because it feels really bad, you know? Even playing a couple of games, it makes me feel a little like... Some games like don't make me outright like completely motion sick, but some of them are just like zoomy. You know, okay, I really hate... Sorry, but I really hate Juno's addition to Overwatch 2 because she makes everything speed up so much that like I can't play it for very long anymore. It's starting to wear on me, unfortunately. And I don't want to take like meds for every single time I play those kinds of games, so then I just abstain. But yeah, I'll probably play DBD because I think it's a silly game. I will be scared of it, but it's like predictable jump scares, you know? It's not as scary as like unexpected. Like I know I'm going to get grabbed and it's going to be scary and I'm going to scream and I'm going to get hooked. But it's like that's all that happens, you know? That's the jump scare. They don't do anything else. They don't like eat me or whatever. I will deal with getting attacked and getting hooked. Playing it's kind of hard to get into. Yeah, I think I would only do it with like friends. I think it's a good collab game though. But I will only play it with friends because I think playing it by yourself, there's just too many like toxic people or try-hard people. People who don't allow you to have fun. At that point, you're just like, you're not scared anymore, you're just annoyed. Which is no good. Okay, but also I'm not very good at that game, so I will have to rely on everybody else to save my butt as I get hooked for like a 5th time. You know, or some people, you know, I don't need to risk my life to save them. It's fine, it's okay. You know, maybe if they were just meant to be sacrificed. They just were born to be sacrificed. They just look so good on that hook, you know? I couldn't help but think that the visage hanging there just fit the vibes. And perhaps I should just run off by myself. I know I don't even have to dress up for Halloween, but I will. I'll dress up in a couple of different outfits, depending on the stream and the mood. Not every stream needs to, you know. But I mean, pumpkin. I go pop. Pop. I think it's cute. I like my pumpkin. It's safe and warm here. It's getting very like chilly lately. Which is the problem. As soon as it gets cold in the year, I start like hibernating. I don't think I'll survive the winter, guys. I think I will start sleeping longer and longer. I cannot get out of bed if it's cold outside. If it's cold in the mornings, then like it's over. But what do you mean whack a pumpkin? What the heck? Yeah, bear arc? I think bear is like too generous for me. I have mentioned I wish to be a frog. I wish to be one of those like little lake frogs that like crawl into the bottom of the lake and dig myself a little hole in the dirt and then promptly freeze over with the lake. I want to freeze over and like not be able to move the entire winter until it's warm again. Like, as soon as it's warm again, I'll unfreeze and wake back up and come out. But like, feeding myself, getting myself ready for the day, keeping myself alive during winter is just so much extra effort. Like, please no. No thank you. I don't even want to deal with it. It's too much effort. I am like a cold-blooded creature. Okay, I swear I'm a lizard person in disguise. Maybe witches are all a little cold-blooded, who knows? But like, as soon as there's like a stiff breeze, count me out. I'm gonna catch my death out there. I dress up in so many like layers. I've already been wearing like leggings and socks, and I wore a bigger jacket lately. Bleh. Bleh. And it's so cold indoors too. I get lots of different blankets. I keep a blanket on me at all times. And shawls and stuff like that. Like those kind of different layers. I don't really like wearing sweaters though. I don't know. I prefer looser clothing. Besides, I still have to wear like dresses and stuff when I go out. So like, you just have to wear cardigans and extra stuff on top. It's not like you can wear like hoodies all the time. I will have 15 new chins when I wake up. Yeah, maybe I'll just sleep for another 100 years. What do you think? I think that's a chill idea. I think that's swell. Why do you keep drawing wind tiles? Skill issue, honestly. Cold-blooded because of extreme sass? I don't think the warmth of your blood indicates the amount of sass in your blood. If anything, I think the sass keeps me warm. I think the evil, like, it keeps the fire lit inside my heart and soul. Okay, all you people who can't stand summer are wrong. Or you guys should just move somewhere where it's less hot, okay? You ever think about that, huh? You like the cold so much, and just go live somewhere colder. There's lots of places that are colder. But me, I want all 4 seasons to be temperate. I want them to be livable. I don't want to suffer at any point of my life. I would totally move somewhere that's slightly warmer, but all those places are like actually not that great to live. So, unfortunate. Unfortunate. They're also fairly expensive, I feel. But yeah, I like summer and spring and autumn. I abhor winter. I hate feeling cold. It's so miserable. And then you just like take 5 times as long to get anywhere because you're slipping and sliding in the slush and ice. And okay, I always manage to fall on my butt somehow. And then like, you know, everything is like just gets wet, okay? Like your shoes get wet, and then you're like your pants or whatever, my leggings get wet because of it and damp. It's the worst. But then like, it's also like kind of like, I don't know, like if you go indoors when it's winter, it's also like it's got this like weird, you know, like that weird smell from the heater and stuff. They're running the heater so much. I always feel like there's just like this weird burnt smell in the air. I hate that too. There's nothing good. The only thing I do is I live underneath my heated blanket. Like, I can legitimately not fall asleep if I have cold toes. But if I can put my toes in socks under the sheets and whatever, and it will still be cold the entire night. So I have to have a heated blanket. And I have to warm up my toesies, because I literally don't have enough warm blood going there. There's no circulation. It doesn't work. So yeah. Bleh. But why I wear boots? Okay, listen. You're gonna wear boots everywhere. Boots are big and clunky, okay? They're big and clunky and they're hard to walk around with. And then you're just stuck in boots indoors for the rest of the day. I have like ski level like boots that have fur on them, but like I just look like an Eskimo in them. I want to wear my normal like booties everywhere else. You don't even get snow, you just get cold rain? That's not great either, but slush is rare now? See, I'm used to like the snow just making everything difficult for you. Like you gotta shovel, you gotta like wipe it off your car and stuff like that. Transportation's down, everyone forgets how to drive, everybody has crashes, everything delays, you know? Everybody's wearing huge jackets and like they're like shoved up next to each other in transportation and stuff like that. Yeah, as soon as I get cold, I start hibernating as well. But running heaters, the sun heats us all year long here. I would prefer that. I don't want a kotatsu, okay? And what's the point of a kotatsu? I will just stay in bed. It's the same thing. I'll just run my heated blanket in a bed. Thank you very much. I can just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Mahjong Souls from my iPad. Which is what I've been doing. As soon as I get to stream from bed, that's when you know it's over for me. I'll never get out. But like, yep, there's like what else is there? The only thing I like is like the holiday spirit, I guess. Everyone like aggressively decorates and tries to act cheery despite the awful weather. So, you know, that does like keep me warm on the inside a little bit. I do really like it when they start putting up all the cute lights, eating up all the electricity, but that's fine. And what else is there? Like warm drinks. Holiday drinks are really good. I like I want to try more like the peppermint drinks, and the white toasted marshmallow drinks are always my favorite. Like white toasted mochas. And then like I'll try gingerbread. I try gingerbread like once a year, and then I'm like meh. I like the first sip of it, and then afterwards I'm meh. So maybe I'll just get like a gingerbread latte in a like the smallest size possible, just to fulfill my gingerbread cravings. But I really like marshmallows, toasted marshmallows, yummy. Hot cocoa is good, but I have to find like, I guess I can just have the kind with milk. It's just most of the premix ones have milk in it, and I would need to have a lactate pill with it every single time. But it tastes better than the kind without milk, because the kind without milk is just like too chocolatey, you know? Like I can put in my own milk, but I think the premix is just somehow tastier. The one that everybody uses, that mix, or that already has like the pre-mixed amount of milk in it, like it just tastes better than just the plain chocolate kind. I like it. Also, I don't mind holiday music. I feel like I could sing them all the time. Because it's really singable. All of the Christmas songs are just like so easy to karaoke to. So, I don't mind hearing it a lot. I would just sing to it every time. The discounts? Where's my 90% off? I feel like the discounts for holidays are all faked, though. You know, you just kind of have to watch what you want to buy for a really long time and make sure that you're not getting scammed. Like, maybe it's like 50% off during some other time of the year, but like, as soon as it's 50% off for the holiday season, they promote it as some sort of huge blowout sale for some reason. So, but that being said, Black Friday was indeed like one of my favorite holidays for the longest time. I really like Black Friday, but nowadays it's so boring. Okay, so like back when Black Friday was a one-day thing or a weekend thing, like I would go out early into the mall and buy things and go shopping, and then like pre-order my stuff, you know, like wait up, and like as soon as the hour changes I would like buy my stuff that I was saving up for, and you get really good deals. But nowadays they do it like for several weeks, you know? So there's no sense of urgency on that day alone. In fact, like at that day it's already like a little late to order half of the stuff. Most people just run the sales like 2 weeks in advance or something like that. And there's not that much of a scarcity anymore. And everything that's like quote-unquote doorbusters are all just like really boring wholesale style stuff that you can buy in the stores. So I don't really go out anymore either. But I used to go like to the malls and go shopping a lot for different types of like really cheap clothing. Yeah, but we don't really have that culture anymore. Everyone just buys stuff online, so it's not that fun. But I do still do all my holiday shopping during Black Friday, so I'll still look into it, of course. I usually buy like... I guess it depends. Because nowadays, my friends have children, right? So I need to go buy them toys. I'll buy them something like simple. Something like from the Disney store or whatever. Or like Pokemon dolls or whatever. But like... when I used to buy my friends the gifts themselves, then I would go like... I'd get like a really cool like... advent calendar. I love buying like random advent calendars. I bought someone like a D&D dice advent calendar once, where you get to open a different type of D&D dice every day. And then tea one I like a lot. I used to buy it every year. Actually would buy it on sale for myself after the season. I would buy myself the advent calendar in like spring or something. But like for Christmas I would buy them the actual, you know, the new one, so they could open it for the advent, you know, for the whole of December on time. What else did I buy? I like buying like just like very thoughtful gifts, I guess. I would try my best to get something that I know they like specifically, or just like buy a couple of little things and make a little package out of it. And then I would write them my New Year's fortune. Back when I could still do that physically, and I was mailing like 30 letters at a time. It was so tiring. I would write them like a 1 to 5 star on like different parts of their luck. So like their money luck, their work luck, stuff like that, their health, and then write them like their overall luck for the year and whatnot. That's my fortune telling for them. But I mean, that's a little early to think about. Black Friday is just next month. Black Friday isn't a holiday. It is a holiday for me. It's a holiday if I celebrate it. I do not celebrate Thanksgiving, so that's why it's boring to me. I do not like Thanksgiving. I don't understand. Thanksgiving feels like a really fake, in-your-face kind of holiday. Granted, I feel like I have my own version of it, so it's a little different. I celebrate thankfulness some other time, you know? But Thanksgiving itself is like so boring. I never have anything to do that whole weekend, but everybody else is busy. Everyone else is off and like visiting family and stuff like that, and nobody's ever around. I'm always like stuck at home playing like League or something. So that's why I always look forward to Black Friday. I would shop, like I would pre-shop for Black Friday on Thanksgiving because I had nothing else to do. So boring. Yeah, exactly. Thanksgiving League. I've also done New Year's League. If you're stuck at home and no one else is available, no one else is free, then what else can I do, right? I'm bored. Thanksgiving is free food day? Okay, I'm an adult. I can buy myself food whenever I want. So it's fine. I don't like turkeys. I think turkeys are really dry. I've never thought turkey was something to like eat as a celebratory food. I think it's like a sandwich food. I think it's fine in certain sandwiches and like paninis. But I never ever wake up and be like, gee, I really want like dry turkey with a side of like cranberry sauce. Like, I don't understand, you guys. That's a tradition I really don't understand. I prefer like beef and lamb. Give me yakiniku and hot pot any day over dry turkey. Dry whole turkey at that. I don't understand. My family makes pork. Interesting choice. What type of pork? My mom makes... Actually, she doesn't really make much pork. We're not really big on eating anything other than beef, to be honest. Beef and lamb. And I guess fish. Who's cooking? But like, that's the thing. We don't want to cook food we don't like, right? I've eaten it occasionally if I go to someone else's place or have it, but I've never really enjoyed it. It's so whatever. I like having occasions for certain foods. Well, yeah, I have the occasion and it's called whenever my tummy wants it. You know? Like, last week was a cheesecake kind of week. This week, I'm kind of feeling pizza, to be honest. I don't know why. But I also really want yakiniku. So I've been like talking about yakiniku for like a month and I still haven't gotten it yet. It's expensive, okay? Getting a pizza is not as expensive as like going out for like all you can eat yakiniku, or even not all you can eat, like yakiniku. Like, you also don't go by yourself, right? So I have to like try and catch my friends and see when they're free. I really want some though. What about rabbit? I have never had a rabbit before. But yeah, I just kind of want a flatbread pizza. There's this one gluten-free pizza place I've had that was like actually really tasty last time I tried it. Usually they make it horrible. Usually it tastes like cardboard. And I don't recommend it. Vegan cheese as well. But like, that place, actually solid. Very, very like, at least solid A, you know? Like, if you had to eat it and you had no choice, I think you guys would still like give it a pass. Whereas most places it's kind of like, I regret having it. Other gluten-free pizzas are kind of like, you know, I wanted pizza but not like this. I think I'm done with my pizza craving. But that was actually good. Why don't you buy and grill your own meat? Why would I do that? I specifically want yakiniku. I could like make my own meals, but then it's not the same. Doesn't taste as good. Besides, it's like, I don't know, it's like a fun occasion, okay? You know, it's about like going out and enjoying it. Like, if you can make hot pot by yourself for sure. But then like, it's more fun to go have it with your friends. Like, I've gone to my friend's place and we made hot pot there. But it's like, it's a whole like, I don't know, just like the making of the atmosphere and stuff. It's part of the enjoyment of the food, right? Traditionally, I feel like doing it by yourself is kind of like a lot of effort for no reason. But doing it with company is like a fun sort of like thing to have like conversations over, right? Yeah. But then yeah, I can go out to eat alone and I can eat yakiniku. I could do that, but it's not like it's next door. I'm going all the way there just to eat it by myself and go home. It feels really sad. I think I'd like to invite my friends. I don't want to be just like go into the restaurant by myself. It's not like a casual occasion. It's not like a stroll down the street, right? Like, if I have like, I feel like, for example, like if you go like get ramen by yourself, right? There's like places where you can just eat like ramen at a bar, and like people do that all the time. They just like eat it for dinner and then they go home. It's like normal, but people don't usually like grill yakiniku by themselves. Right? Even the tables and the grills. they at least seat 4. You're just taking up that whole space just to like eat it by yourself. Reina can drive me. She can't drive me there. She also lives quite far away. She's determined. She likes visiting. But we're probably going to go watch something together. I invited her to watch something together. I don't actually remember. I think next month? I think it's like a November showing of something I wanted to watch. She's always down. Yeah. That'll probably be next month and not this month. Let my plushies sit in the other 3 chairs? No, then they're gonna get like meat smell on them. I don't want them to smell like meat. The heck? It's going to be I won't say. I won't exactly say. There's like a couple of different shows that I wanted to watch. I invited her to. Kind of said pick one. I do know she's like off to visit She for 1 week. So I need to make sure that she's actually available. Or she's not like super tired. I don't want her to drive for a really long time after she just came back and she's like super tired, you know? So we shall see. She might also be a little jet lagged, to be honest. But I guess being jet lagged isn't like the horriblest thing from like PST. So it's not like we're gonna do something in the morning. I also don't exist in the morning. I don't exist in the early AMs. So it shouldn't be too bad as long as she is able to drive. As long as she's not too sleepy. Yeah, we can't do anything too expensive either. But there's like a lot of really cute local things. If she hasn't done them all with Chi, then I would like to go do them with her as well. Like, but I don't like... see, I want to go apple picking, but I don't like apples. So I like need someone else to take the apples from me. So like maybe if Reina wants to keep those apples and make like her own apple treats, then I gladly will like pick them and even pay for some of them for her. But I don't particularly want like to eat apples. And then like they're just my least favorite fruit. They're just kind of like whatever. I would choose anything else over them. They're kind of plain. How many apple types do I try? I've tried plenty. I would say like I like the ones that are slightly tart a little bit more. So I think the ones in stores are always like very mid. The kinds you can buy in stores are always a little like disappointing. Have I tried with cinnamon or caramel? But I would just have it cinnamon and caramel with something else. Like you do realize that is an option, right? Apples also are pretty bad for my tummy. My tummy kind of would hurt if I eat too many apples. Apples are your favorite. What the heck? Have you tried any other fruit? I think my favorites are like... Well, I like lychees the most. Because I like the super juicy, refreshing taste of lychees the most. But I also really like... I like donut peaches a lot. I like the peaches that are slightly firm. And like donut peaches are the perfect mini size. They're so cute. They're like a little saucer. So like if you eat too much peach, if you eat a whole nectarine, it's a little too much. But the donut one is like perfect. Perfect to polish off in one go. And then I like candied apples. Okay, candied apples are so overrated. Candied strawberries and Tonghulu are where it's at, okay. But like apples, like a whole thing of apple, you eat through one layer. And then you just have an apple. That's it. Like, why? You see, it's actually... I actually have, like, another type of treat that my mom makes all the time that we eat instead. It's actually candied sweet potato. It's not like... It's like an Asian sweet potato, so it's actually... The meat is like... It starts out more white. And it's not mushy. It's actually kind of firm. So you cut them into small blocks. And then you put, like, you do the like sugar caramelization process with the sugar, and then like it hardens all over the sweet potatoes as you mix them, and then you just eat it that way, and it tastes so much better. Okay, the ratio is so much better. It's also like not too sweet. It's not like overly sugary caramel. You know, it's just like normal caramelized sugar, so it tastes so good. So I prefer sweet potato, and otherwise I like candied strawberries and tanghulu. Tanghulu is like very tangy though. It's very like sour. So like the sugar and the sourness kind of offset each other. Are they different than chocolate covered strawberries? Well, yes. You know how candied apples are? You know how they have the hard caramelized sugar on the outside? That's the same way with the strawberries. It's not at all like chocolate. What other fruit would I put with cinnamon or caramel? I don't know. I wouldn't have it with... I just have cinnamon or caramel on like oatmeal or something. Oatmeal or ice cream, to be honest. I don't really see the point of putting it on fruits. Baked sweet potato with some sugar on top. I love sweet potato, but I guess I like. I mean, I don't dislike yams. I do think like the orange yummy kind of looking sweet potato is also really good. There was this one restaurant we went to. It was like one of those really fancy, expensive steak places, and they had a sweet potato. I guess it's not casserole, but it's like... It's really... I guess it's similar? It's like a dessert. Like a multi-layered dessert made of sweet potato. And it was like the tastiest thing in the world. It was just sweet potato and sugar and stuff like that. And probably, I guess, like, maybe a bit of cream or something else that made it, like, have a nice consistency and taste. But yeah, that was my favorite dessert in the world. But that was also the most expensive steak place I've been to, so... I don't think I'll be going back. I think we went for, like, someone's birthday or something, and... Yeah. They ate, like, a huge hunk of meat. I don't even remember what it's called. But it's like one of those really, really big bones. It's like a term for a really, really big bone of meat. And like, they ate it because my friend is kind of like a one-woman, like, vacuum chute for food. She can out-eat most people. And she's so small-looking, too. Like, oh yeah, a tomahawk! Yeah, exactly. She and her husband polished off a tomahawk, which was insane. I was just like watching them, and I just ate a normal amount of salmon. I didn't even get steak, actually. I kind of looked at the steak prices, and we're like, I think I'll get a salmon. I think so anyway. I don't quite remember. Either that or I got lobster. Because I do really like lobster. I will shell out for lobster. The fancy girl in me likes really nice lobster. So either, yeah, one of those two. Those things are $300. See, I don't remember how much it was. But, you know, they have money, so it's fine. They have money. You know, they're doing great. My friend, the wife, she like... You know, is kind of a professional in a really, really, like, well sought after job. Like, she's like one of the only people who does what she does, kind of in her area, in like, in the specialty. She's always booked, so trust me, she can afford it. Me though, I'm not gonna be eating a tomahawk anytime soon. But also, I can't finish that much. I feel like steaks are too big. They just like get really heavy after a while, so I eat something a little bit smaller. Still fancy, but you know, just not like a 20-ounce steak or anything like that. But I mean, if it was like, I mean, I would eat steak if I had someone to share it with, but I did not. I didn't want it to go to waste, okay? I can't eat the whole thing, and I just don't... Like, it's not as good when you save it for later. It just gets, like, you know, all dry and tough. I don't think they gave baby-sized steaks. They only had, like, big-sized steaks. I usually order, like, steak tips, you know? Or, like, smaller cuts of steak where I can feel less bad about ruining it. Like, I don't know. Like, I just eat at, like, Outback or something. If I get steak. I'm not, like, highballing somewhere. Either way, I just remember because they had really, really good sweet potato dessert. But fall is also, like, perfect season for sweet potatoes. We need so many sweet potatoes. I'm excited! I'm sure my mom will start giving me lots of food. She's already been giving me, like, a drop-off of food every week. She is convinced that I am starving myself. And so she is trying to dump as much food on me all the time. More than I can eat sometimes. Sometimes she's just like, here, I know you like this thing once, so I got you like 3 Costco-sized bags of it. And I'm like, oh god. How do I tell you I'm so bored of this? I have been eating a lot of them. When I get like... When it's too late and I get lazy or just want a snack, I have been eating a lot of... It's like an instant pho packet of noodles. I just eat like 1 thing of instant pho. It's like my favorite. I don't know. The seasoning is really... It's kind of spicy. Like, not spicy, but like spicy. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like onion or garlic powder spicy, but not like chili spicy. But it's really yummy. I mean, okay, like the Costco size packets of like, it's like a coca. Okay, the one thing she gave me was like a coconut roll. Those coconut rolls from Costco, okay? Like, I am really, really bored of them. So I like them like 1 bag. 1 bag of it. I was like, yeah, these are pretty good. I would eat them again. And she got me like 3 more of them. I am one little witch, okay? I can't eat them all. I've been kind of like, hey, any of my friends want more of these? Haha. But yeah. I don't know if they know best. I think they're just kind of like throwing things at me and seeing what sticks. Those expire? To be fair, not for a while. If it's food that she cooked herself, then yes, it would expire. But if it's like food in a big bag or box, you can probably bet on preservatives. It is true though, she's been giving me too much food that some of it has gone bad. And now I have some Tupperware that I just have to like clean out with vinegar. I've kind of like collected a few that I need to like really deep clean with vinegar to make sure they're safe. That's the problem. I think like cause just like some of it is spoiled. She gave me too much meat and some of it is spoiled. Or some like she gave me like a lot of grapes. Grapes is also one of those fruits that I'm not like crazy about. I choose everything else over grapes because I'm picky. I don't really like picking out the seeds. I don't like the seeds, so if there's something crunchy inside, I just kind of like avoid trying to eat them. Hit them with the right amount of MSG? What's wrong with that? It tastes good that way. But nah, I wish. Devour milk and bread because your mom bought like 10 bottles? Okay, no, yeah, I also feel that so often. Like, I will go home for 1 weekend and they'll be like, we bought you so many things. We got you, like, milk that only you drink and, like, bananas. So this whole thing of bananas, you better start eating them. And, like everything else. I'm just like, how am I supposed to finish all this? These are perishables. All of it's gonna go bad. So, yeah, I understand. Yeah, bread goes bad so quickly. I've been leaving mine in the fridge so that it goes bad, like, slower. I'm almost done with mine, though, so, like, it's actually pretty good. So what I do is, lately, I've just been making a fried egg, on my pan. And then I just put a slice of bread and toast it. And then I put the fried egg on top. And I eat it that way. I eat it that way. I just, it's like the bread is a receptacle of my fried egg. It's just something simple. Because I don't usually eat breakfast otherwise. So if I want a snack, it's like, egg. Would you like an egg in these trying times? Moms buy you a truckload of food. Well, yeah, because they think you will simultaneously die. But also, how are you gaining weight if they're buying the food for you and all of the food they make is surely healthy? I feel like they don't quite understand that quantity of food gains weight as well as types of food. But yeah. I don't know. I just like the simple egg. I like scrambled egg too. Or cooked egg nest? How do you cook egg nest? It looked nice. Isn't that difficult? Let me see. Unless you mean eggs in a nest. Do you mean like... Is this similar to like toad in a hole? Where you make a hole in the bread? Or do you literally mean like bird's nest? Because... I feel like those things are two separate things. I know like toad in a hole is when you put like... You put like egg and then you put like either in like bread or sausage or something like that. You put like sausage and egg inside the toast or bread or whatever else. You cut the bread and you put the egg in. Oh yeah, that's either called toad in the hole or eggs in a nest. The egg nest is something else. So I got scared. I was like, whoa, that's an advanced technique there. Egg nest is like those like pastas. Oh, those like kind of crispy pasta, or like I guess you can make it with something else. They become like crispy on the outside, and then you put like the egg in the little bit, and then in like the middle. Yeah. My struggle meal is gin ramen spicy. See, I can't eat Indomie or ramen, so I have to have instant pho. But instant pho is my equivalent. It's just instant pho. I don't even put anything else in it at this rate. Literally just noodles and seasoning. But I don't know. It's because I can't really think about... Like, you could think... Like, you add stuff to ramen. But you normally don't have anything in pho anyway. Even though it doesn't really taste like pho, I just can't imagine myself putting something in there. So, the only thing I would add is kimchi, occasionally. But it's already kind of spicy, like I said, with the, like, garlic powder and whatnot, so... I just don't really, like... I can't be as creative. If it's like ramen, I can, like... Oh, okay, you can add an egg into the ramen. You can add, like, some veggies. You can add, like, I don't know, frozen peas or something. But, meh. Can't eat Hio's Indomie now. I never really ate Indomie. I ate Japaghetti a lot, though. Japaghetti is, like, the Korean version of a Chinese dish, but also in the instant version. It's jjangmyeon, which is like literally just like the Korean way of saying like, oh, jjajangmyeon. You know, it's just the Korean way of saying jjajangmyeon in Chinese, and it's like this really, really tasty black bean noodle dish. Actually, I kind of want to see if my mom can make it gluten-free. I think if you just substitute the noodles with a gluten-free noodle, I think the sauce itself might actually be safe, so maybe I'll ask sometime. But it's really good. Yeah, jjajangmyeon is really yummy. But I think like I feel like it's fairly hard to make. I don't think people normally make black bean sauce is all. But it tastes really, really good with like potato cubes and like I don't know what else you can put in it. You can put some meat in it too, I guess. Depending on the type of meat. Let's see. I hate the pilk trend? What? You mix chalky milk with Coke? Why would you do that? I think you're gonna get a very upset tummy. I don't know about that one. Don't get too far with your experimentation. I think anything you add to the milk might cause the milk to like have a bad chemical reaction in your tummy, so maybe stop at the pilk. I can vaguely understand pilk because in my head it kind of reminds me of a float, right? You can have like a Coke and vanilla ice cream float. So it's like the closest thing I can imagine. But if you put too many weird things with milk, I just think like the weird pH balance will spoil the milk or whatever in your tummy and you'll have a bad time. But yeah. Yeah, jjajangmyeon is like, it has like cucumber. It has cucumber in it. It's like black bean sauce and noodle. And then occasionally you can add other things. I think you can add like a little bit of you add like a little bit of veggie and a little bit of meat. But it's mostly just like it's a kind of a, I don't know, you can have it cold too. I think it tastes pretty good that way. You can warm or cold. The cold like shredded cucumber is nice. Never heard of pilk until the internet? Yes, because the internet makes up a lot of things that they shouldn't. There's a good reason why no one has tried making that culinary nightmare before. Fried soy sauce noodle with bean sprouts. Is that not the same thing? I guess soy sauce is slightly different than black bean sauce. But fried, isn't that just chaomian? Isn't that just chaomian? I don't actually know people that fry the noodles on their own, to be honest. Coke Oreos exist? Yeah. I have not seen anyone try them and say their opinions yet, so I guess I'm gonna wait for Koha to do it. I recently got sick, so stop doing it! It's probably why! Think about the chemical reactions! Think about it. Pepsi and eggnog? That also sounds like it's going to be like an acidic plus basic nightmare in your tummy, okay? Think about it. Think about the acids and the bases. Think about what you learn when they mix, okay? Stop trying those. But also, I don't like eggnog. I hate it. And I hate Pepsi anyway. I only drink Coke. Yuna did a Coke Oreo stream. She does a lot of cursed foods nowadays, doesn't she? For free. For free. Listen, I value my stomach because I have enough instances of tummy hurtitis without tempting fate further. They're pretty good? Wait, what? Do they taste like Coke though? It's kind of interesting. I went to the buffet and mixed Sprite with blue lemonade. I think Sprite and lemonade taste fine though. Why? I think that's fine because like Sprite has a lemon citrusy like taste to it already. So it's just like adding a bit of seltzer in your lemonade, really. Yeah, I've seen it in the stores, but I'm not really sure what to expect. I can't really imagine what it tastes like. Does it taste like the Coke candies? You know those like gummy candies that taste like Coke bottles? Like, is it that kind of flavor? in the filling? Well, I mean, it's not the worst flavor that exists. Coke is a pretty nice flavor. Very slight Coke flavor and tiny bit of like Pop Rocks to give it carbonation. Okay, I don't... Ooh, okay, never mind. I don't really know about Pop Rocks. I don't think anybody enjoys eating the Pop Rocks on their own. With like... Unless they really like are in the mood for it. In the mood for that feeling. Oreo and Ritz peanut butter cracker? That doesn't sound bad either. Because I like peanut butter. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I just don't mess around with food if possible. I can't eat many things, so I will stick to what I can eat. The other day, I was really excited because I got to eat a shepherd's pie. Mashed potatoes make me happy. I ate a shepherd's pie for the first time in a while. Doesn't it feel like fall? Doesn't it feel like shepherd's pie is just perfect for fall? I've been getting into the seasonal mood already, despite like closing up on a Kauai cruise last week. Oh, I should go over the tag. I didn't really get to do that on stream because we like didn't really have a closing ceremonies other than the relay. So I should probably go over there. I'll probably go over the like hashtag and reply to it on Twitter. Yeah, mashed potatoes. Potatoes and anything is always good. Potatoes are just great. They're the ultimate food. I'm a potato head. That's what my mom always calls me. I can eat potatoes any day. Although I used up the last of my potatoes. I need to buy more if I want to make any more for myself. But if I leave them for too long, like I'll use like half of the bag, right? And then the other half is just sitting there and sprouting. Until the next instance I feel somehow compelled to like to get more potatoes. Who knows? Who knows when that will be? I'm a pumpkin. I'm ain't a pumpkin. Hello? I'm not a pumpkin. This is not about my identity. You're in clothes. Are you suddenly identifying with clothes? You're in a house. You're in a jacket. You're in a hoodie. Listen, this is just a choice of like outerwear, you know? Encasing. I feel a little bit like the Plants vs Zombies plants when they get a little pumpkin. It's for safety. It's safety. It's for the zombies to snack on the outside while I'm nice and safe on the inside. Yeah, it's hard to use a whole bag of potatoes. I feel like because like I cook as many as I can fit in the pot in my like wok, you know? But I eat them pretty quickly. They're just so good with rice. So, the rest of it is just whenever I feel like cooking that much again, which is very rare. And there's so much like to clean. It's really a lot of effort. Your hoodie's your personality? Get a better one. Unless you have like an actually really cool hoodie, in which case carry on. I do have some pretty cool hoodies, but that's why I can't wear them everywhere. I never want like a casual one, you know? I always have like VTuber ones or anime themed ones, stuff like that. So if you have a really cool hoodie, then now is your time, I guess. Now is your moment. You can go out and show the world. But if you have a normal, like, plain hoodie, I think it's a little lazy. I don't know. I think you could be dressing it up a little bit more. Don't want to look like a slob. But, let me see. Do I have any other... Do I have an anime one? I have actually have a Genshin Impact, like, jacket that I've been wearing. I've just been casually wearing it to work because it's like that perfect, like, in-between jacket, you know? Where it's not super warm, but also, like, thicker than, like, a casual... it's thicker than, like, a casual, cardigan or something like that. But, like, you wouldn't know it's Genshin Impact If you didn't know the game, it just looks like Asian because it's based off of Xiao, right? It just has his like his mask, his demon mask on the back, so it looks really cool. How am I? I'm good. I'm just like yapping about fall and fall weather and everything that's exciting me for October. But I feel like the more I get excited for things, the like more disappointed I'll be if I don't get to do a lot of things. Like I want to go outside a lot and do all these like fall activities, but I don't know if I'll actually have the time to do that. I kind of have to pick and choose, you know. If I went out every single weekend, I would tire myself out. Unfortunately, a kill hoodie. I guess that's something. I feel like that's probably like subtle enough. PK hoodies. We have like other types of apparel for Nene and she that I think those would include a hoodie. It's with Uwu Market, so I know they have like a shirt and they have pants, so I think they might have a hoodie in that lineup as well, right? Yeah, happy Halloween month! I am excited. Yeah, it does have a hoodie. Oh wait, no, it's a... Yeah, there's a hoodie and a crew neck and a t-shirt version. So, there's options. It's pretty cool. I think the sweatpants is my personal favorite though, because I think it's like slightly anime-like, but like more subtle than the other ones, right? Like the other ones have like the full anime girl on the front, so you kind of have to like show the world. But the sweatpants, it has just like their eyes, and then it has like the cool typography of their name, so you can kind of hide your power level. But also I think if you get like sweatpants that look like that have any type of design, it always looks way cooler than regular sweatpants. You can sleep when you get back home. Okay, but going out all day, I have to like survive. I can't just go home whenever I want. I have to like make it back in one piece. Sometimes I go somewhere and I like take a nap there. Sometimes I have to rest somewhere. Like in the restaurant, I just like nap a bit before I go back. My stamina isn't great. October's totally packed. Yeah, pretty much. It's so packed. I'm like, but like you have to do it now, you know? If you don't go apple picking now, all the best apples are gonna be dead. They're gonna be like falling to the ground. Everyone else is beating you there already. And there's like the corn mazes. I kind of want to do a corn maze. I've never gotten out of one successfully. I've gone like too late, and then like we just had to turn back around, so I didn't get to finish the maze. But then I feel like I'm really bad at directions, so I need somebody else to come help me in that maze. I can't do it alone. This isn't a merch idea. Would it be possible to make printable paper craft with kawaii talents? What do you mean, like on your own? I don't really know how it works. I don't really do paper craft myself. I mean, you could try if somebody knows how to do that. It's 2D stuff. You just have to like print out and cut, right? Spooky scary guys in the maze? No. Family friendly. Family friendly. And there's like there's like hay rides and stuff like that too. And like sunflower fields. Oh my gosh, my friends already went to like sunflower fields and lavender fields and flower fields and did photo shoots and everything. They look so pretty and serene. But I really don't. I don't like have that kind of effort in me anymore. I don't really want to do crazy photo shoots anymore. just like you kind of have to suffer for those photos, you know? You have to like put on a lot of makeup and dress up and then like pose and try and find like the best angles. Just because it looks pretty in real life doesn't mean it makes a good photo. And those places are really popular.
Meigorb says, ask again later.
Ask again later. Ghostaman, thank you so much for this. Super. Thank you. May Wisdom requests it. Been trying new recipes to work on my cooking skills. I'm a male wife in the making. What Halloween style dessert would you recommend for a beginner? I don't know why you're asking me as if I have any knowledge of like desserts or cooking. I mean, that's why I personally I like sweet potatoes. I like sugared sweet potatoes. Specifically Asian sweet potatoes though. Asian sweet potatoes. And then you caramelize the sugar and you put it on top. But I think if you like make some kind of sweet potato dessert, it would be really good for fall in general. But I mean, if you want to do something more like Halloween style, I guess it would be candy, right? Because in that case, you should try making like... If you're trying to do it for like a party, cake pops are really easy. I would do like cake pops and dip them in like white chocolate, melted white chocolate, and then draw on them like a ghost and something like that. I have made cake pops before. I didn't try to decorate them, so I only put them in like normal amounts of melted chocolate, but they're pretty easy actually. I don't know, like... What else is there? We were talking about candied strawberries. I think candied apples are overrated. You should do candied strawberries instead. Because listen, the strawberry to like sugar ratio is so much better than an apple to sugar ratio, okay? You eat that candied apple, you like break your teeth on the outside, and then you're just forced to eat a whole apple. Whereas if you do it with a strawberry, okay, you get a normal amount of sugar and a normal amount of like strawberry in every bite. Candied grapes? Oh, I don't really like grapes, but I guess you could. Grapes are also not my favorites. Cookies with pumpkins on them? That's boring though, but yeah, you could. Decorating them yourself is kind of rough though. Cookies are actually much harder to make than most things. That's why like most people make pre-made cookie sheets, you know? Pre-made cookie sheets always taste better. Cookies themselves are harder to make than cake. Because there's not like one perfect ratio. You have to really balance like the amounts you put, the like how you spread it, your oven's like conditions and whatnot. Candy apple healthier than what? Strawberries or grapes? Not really. They're all fruit. Not really. I wouldn't say that. You're eating candy. The mindset when you eat any kind of candy is you're not trying to be healthy, okay? If you're trying to be healthy, don't eat candy, right? But if you're giving yourself a treat, then like you give yourself permission to have it already, then you might as well have sugar. You might as well have it in a good way, right? Besides, I don't think like sugar is a bad thing. I don't think it necessarily like is that bad for you as long as you have it a normal amount of it anyway. You have a little treat, right? It's not like you eat it every single day, okay? If you eat it every single day, that's a problem. Oh, once in a while. What's wrong with it? Candied coconuts. What? I don't know about coconuts. Really? I don't actually eat much. I could eat like coconut flavored things or coconut flakes. And a dessert maybe, but like... Interesting. Is it kind of like dried stuff? It's like dried fruits or whatever? Coconut juice is superior? I don't know. Coconuts are like okay for me, but I think I prefer coconut like mixed with other things. So like coconut pineapple flavored things are fine. Either ice cream or pina colada, for example, or coconut milk tea tastes pretty good to me. I think it like melt well with the milk tea flavor. I don't usually get pure coconut or anything like that. I feel like it's a kind of a strong flavor. Lime in the coconut? What? Lime too? That's like not very fall-like. That sounds like something you would have as a mojito or like with rum or something. No? That sounds like a mixed drink. Cut chunks of coconut and candy it up. Nice and crunchy. Whoa. Whoa, okay. I don't think I like coconut that much by itself though. Like, I think I would eat dried mangoes by themselves. Right? But I don't know about coconut. Meow. Like, what else is there? There's like, what else is there that's like a good treat for Halloween or like this season? I just start thinking about autumn in general. So like anything toasty? I guess s'mores, I guess. S'mores? Candy corn? Oh my god, oh god. Are you guys for or against candy corn? Does it taste like plastic? Or does it taste like plastic but guilty pleasure? Either way, you agree they taste like plastic though, right? Right? Like, okay, I sometimes eat candy corn just to feel that like sweet, sweet plastic feel on my teeth. But like, in no way do I deny that it tastes like plastic. Against candy corn? What's candy corn? What do you mean, what's candy corn? Only God's favorite abomination. This stuff. I like how it just gives me like the entire wiki page. I've been lazy about. I keep dropping it as a URL instead of like as a picture. This stuff! This plasticky stuff. Can't eat a lot of it, right? I can eat like one. But like, I guess, you know what? I have to say I like them more than Peeps though. I think they're better than Peeps. I hate Peeps, but they do taste like plastic though. Like sugar, but in plastic form. And it feels like plastic, but it's sugar. Everybody that likes candy corn, like, you also like pixie sticks or something. Like, it's just like, you like straight sugar. You like, you know, what is this? High fructose corn syrup mushed together into like the worst thing known to man. And you eat that, you eat it up. So, I think everyone agrees that when they eat it, they have bad taste though, you know? Like, I don't think you ever eat it and you go like, oh, this is just like a Ferrero Rocher. This is like for like the like nobility. It's not like a high class treat, okay? It doesn't. It's like an indulgence. It's like a mistake you make and you keep making it. Like if they're in front of me, I'll eat them. But I never think like I particularly want them or I would ever prefer them over anything else. I like pixie sticks too. It's just sugar. It's just high fructose corn syrup. Like it's just like you're back to being your 5-year-old self. When like all you wanted was to stuff your mouth with as much candy as possible. And that stuff was the fastest way to send all of that sucrose into your bloodstream and it hits your brain and gives you the good serotonin. That's the good stuff, you know? Like the other stuff, you have to like enjoy the subtleties of chocolate and caramel and nuts and stuff like that. That's like too sophisticated. That's like too much extra steps. You want sugar in its purest form. Okay? But yeah, I will say it's better than Peeps. Candy tier list. I guess I could do one right now. It's not like I particularly need to do a day for that. Candy... Halloween candy tier list. But I don't know. I think most candies aren't that great. Okay. I guess you guys can see my Halloween layout from my gaming screen.
Majokko Meimi.
Oh wait, I just realized I don't have this spooky BGM here. Let me move it. Uh-oh, what did I call it? What did I call it? Oh wait, I remember now. This one. Okay, here we go. Okay, and then choose this. Bam. Okay, there we go. This is the candy tier list. Trying candy? I can't eat that. I can't eat many candies. You guys keep forgetting. I'm allergic to many foods, and if you guys poison me for content, I'm just gonna not be able to stream anymore. So, whether you want that or not, I don't want that. But anyway, let's see. Okay. What is this one? Hershey's... Oh, Hershey's Cookies and Cream. I actually quite like that one. We're gonna put that up there. Reese's Pieces. I love Reese's Pieces. Kit Kats. God tier. 100 gram. I don't really like them. I don't remember what they taste like. They're like... I don't know. They weren't very popular. I don't think they're like horrible. I just don't eat them very often. Reese's Pieces, God tier. Sweet Tarts, I like basic stuff. Oh, you know, I used to really like Three Musketeers as a kid. Nowadays they're kind of meh. Pixie Sticks, Airheads, yes. What are these things? Oh, these like the weird caramel things. Dislike. Crunch, pretty good. What are these? No Coals? I don't know what that is. Sour Patch Kids. Good. I don't know. I like the ones that aren't that sour. Nerds? I like nerds. Good and Plenty? No. Twizzlers? They're pretty alright. Dots? I like dots too, but they get stuck in your teeth. M&M's? Pretty boring. Kinda plain. Kinda boring. What the heck is this? What is this picture? This thing is teeny. It's for ants. Is it gum? Is that gum? I have no idea. You know, I'm just gonna put this here. Andes, absolutely disgusting. I hate mint and chocolate. I hate mint and chocolate unless it's mint chocolate ice cream. Runts, I don't think I like those. Laffy Taffy, I really like Laffy Taffys. This is plastic. Okay, I like the banana Laffy Taffy the most. That's my favorite flavor of plastic. Werther's Originals, you know, I actually, they grow on me. Old people food or whatever, but they taste like caramels. I like them. Strawberry candies are like... I have to say B tier. Kind of boring. They're very grandma-y. Can't go wrong with a Hershey's Kiss. Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar. Very boring, but if I was going trick-or-treating, they're like safe. Mike and Ike's. I love Mike and Ike's. Snickers, good. Almond Joys, disgusting. No, hate them. Babe Ruth's, really boring too. I don't like them. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. I can't really see it. Mr. Good Bar. I used to like them. I think they're like maybe A. I don't like the peanut ones. Kind of picky about that. Oh, these are the Bubble Trouble ones. I like those. You know, they can go an A. Swedish fish! I love Swedish fish. Also my favorite flavor of plastic. They're so good. Blow-ups. I like them. I like them, if only because, like, if you get bored of the like, lollipop part, you can just bite into it and finish it off and crunch it up. And just get to that part in the middle. Fireballs? Yuck. Straight in the trash. Whatever these things are, I don't know. I think they're good. I don't remember what these are. Are these Jolly Ranchers? Is that what the picture is? I don't see any other Jolly Ranchers. Why are they so small? Okay, I'll give them an A. Fun Dip. Okay, Fun Dip is the Pixie Stick equivalent. They're gonna go into B. They were kind of messy. And I don't really like inhaling straight, like, powdered sugar. These are the Tootsie Roll Pops? I like them. What the heck is this? Roll-ups? Oh! They're good. I like them. Gushers. I like Gushers. Haribo Gold Bears. Classic. Heath Bars? No. Old people food. Butterfingers? B. I choose them over, like, the other old people foods, but Hot tamales, I hate them. I hate, like, cinnamon candy. Lemon heads, they're too sour for me. I don't really like them. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are like, I don't know, like poor man's candy. Like, I just, like, you give them when you have nothing else, I guess. They're not Jolly Ranchers, they're flavored Tootsie Rolls. Oh, these are the Jolly Ranchers. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna put those in B. Slightly better than normal Tootsie Rolls. Junior Mints, ew. Throwing them out. Ring Pops. Ring Pops are funny for the bit, but otherwise they taste kind of mid. I have no idea what this is. Toblerones! A. If you're giving out Toblerones, you have money. Or you don't live in, I don't know, the US. M&M's, boring. Actually, those are the peanut ones. I hate the peanut ones, actually. I don't want to bite into a thing and I just, like, break my teeth on peanuts. I don't know what this is. Milk, though, it's disgusting. Milky Ways, good. This is... what is this? Now or later? Does anyone eat those anymore? Oh my god, I think they're A. A straight apple trash. Raisinets trash. A toothbrush. Thanks, dentist. Skittles are good. Skittles are good. Oh, I like these a lot. I like Smarties a lot. American Smarties, by the way. I don't know. They're just like powder, but I can suck on them, so they're better. Starburst, I like. What are these? Sugar Daddies? I like never have them, so I don't think I like them. Candy corn! Oh god, I think I'm gonna give them into a... oh, I think I'm gonna have to give them low tier. If I had to choose between anything else in candy corn, I think I would choose anything else. I think I would choose the other ones first. Twix, good. Oh, these... oh, I hate these. These are way too sour for me. They're like lemon heads, but worse. Whoppers, dislike. York patties, dislike. I have no idea what this 0 thing is. Okay, there you go. Speed ratings. Speed ratings. Warheads, my beloved, really? I just can't eat sour things. They're way too sour. Yeah, Smarties, gang, I like them. I mean, I think that the S tier are all like really popular. Right? Like, these are the S tier are things I would eat today. If I can have it safely, I would eat it today. I still have Reese's Pieces occasionally. I still have Swedish fish occasionally too. I think those are my favorite, like, airport snacks. Reese's Pieces, Snickers, and gummy bears are my favorite airport snacks. I'll buy them there if I have, like, a hankering for candy. But, like, I guess, like, I also get like gummies a lot, because I feel like gummies aren't as overpoweringly sweet as some of the other ones. So like you can just keep munching on them. Whereas like you eat like one thing of like I don't know, you eat like one thing of like say a Snickers or something, it's like kind of heavy. I don't think you would go back for a second. I don't like peanut M&Ms. I don't want to bite into the M&M and got tricked into eating a peanut instead. Right? They're just chocolate covered peanuts. I don't want like nuts. I want candy. Snickers is a 1 month thing. It's just like it's really heavy. Right? You like kind of get a craving for it, but then you eat it and you're just like, okay, that's enough. That's a lot. That's a lot of like sugar. And then just strawberry candies. You mean that the fact that they're like they're B tier for me? It's because they're so like whatever. If it was a white rabbit candy, that would go in the S tier. But I think the strawberry candy is kind of boring. It just has like one note to it. Just one flavor. I prefer like, I don't know. I somehow just feel like the Smarties, the different flavors, like even though I don't know if they actually have different flavors, the different colors, they feel like they have different flavors for me, right? So you have one and you just kind of suck on it and then like you go for another one. It's easy to eat. Gummies and Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, they are a lot of sugar, but I think they're good. They're like, if you want one, like the exact size of it, that's how much I want, you know? One whole Jolly Rancher, and that's it. Well, gummies I could eat forever though. I can eat a whole bag of gummies. Although the ones I prefer, I like the ones that are like, you know, like the little frogs, or the dolphins, or like the ones that have silly little shapes. Those are my favorites. I don't usually eat the bears themselves. And if I get the ones that are more gummy and not with like the white base, then I'll get like the gummy worms or something instead. I just want a handful of the variety pack. Oh, and the Coke bottle ones. I like the Coke bottle ones too. Nerds are great, okay? Something about them being really crunchy like appeals to me. I just want to crunch on them. It's like, oh my god, it's like eating aquarium gravel. You know, it's a forbidden aquarium gravel. That's how I feel when I eat nerds. Bottle caps? Where are they? Are they on this list? I kind of vaguely remember them, but I don't know if I cared about them. Oh, like, do you mean the baby bottle caps? Those are kind of weird. Those are in the same category as the Fun Dips and Pixie Sticks. You just want sugar. You, like... See, like, putting the sugar in a gusher form is, like, too advanced for you. You just want to squeeze sugar straight into your mouth. That is what a baby bottle pop is. Bottle caps are the soda-flavored circles? What? Are they? Oh, those weird powder things? Okay, they're kind of weird. I ate them before, but it felt like I was tasting pills. They kind of are like, I don't know, they're just kind of like candied pills. That's how they tasted. They were like sweet, but kind of powdery, but kind of harder than Smarties. So they were just like weirdly, even like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste because it was just so powdery. And yeah, I don't like them. They're not candies. They're not like gummy candies. They're like a big Smarties. They're like a really big hard powder thing that you just have to keep sucking on. And they taste like They just taste like different sodas, I guess. But actually, one of the things that I like that isn't on here is like, okay, I really used to love these. The cookie dough bites. Now, they mostly sold these in theaters. But S tier cookie dough bites, okay? Let me see if I can... open image. These things. You bought them overpriced in a theater. Okay, and these were great. Because who doesn't like cookie dough, okay? They were really good. I didn't really like the other ones. Snow cones or whatever. Snow caps. Those were like whatever. Yeah, these things would be like $5 in a movie theater. And it was like somehow the only place you could ever find them. I don't get it. These are also S tier for me. Common candy trade? Well, I had a sister, so... We didn't, like... We only traded candy between each other. And she liked all the mint chocolates, so I would just give her all the mint chocolates and stuff I got. And she gave me whatever she wanted, because she's the little sister, and... Although she was fair. She would just give me something that I would still like. But she was the little sister. She kind of got what she wanted. She really liked gummies, so she would just kind of hoard the gummies for herself and give me, like, bars. Which is fine. I think the ones I got the most ended up being, like... Probably, like, Milky Ways and stuff that she was kind of ambiguous about. Why would it be only available in theaters? Because, I don't know, they just don't really sell them elsewhere. No one gave them out for, like, Halloween or anything like that. You could find it without fail in a movie theater is all. No one else went out to, like, out of their way to buy them. How Moto like was a Moto? She's a very tsundere little sister. She is very, very, like, capricious. She's very, very mean to me specifically. And anyone she doesn't like. But she's very, very baby and nice to, like, her friends. Like that. She does not... Like, I already don't really mince words, but she's way harsher than me. She also comes from a place of true elitism, you see. Because she is probably better than most people in her mind. She was just always really, really, like... really nerdy and talented in multiple different areas of life. And successful. But, and also very prickly. And antisocial. Yeah, she's like a cat mom, except she doesn't have a cat. She's like a plant mom. She's only a little bit young to me, but nowadays she's not. She's kind of like... She's not gone over, like, the whole, like... I've totally abandoned her in my mind. In her mind, I mean, so she no longer cares about me anymore. Only if we were forced to, like, interact or hang together, she would hog all my time. Otherwise, she's like... She thinks I am a bother. Which is funny, because today she actually, like, messaged me about these bracelets she was buying. And said, like... I need to buy 3 to get free shipping. Do you want one? And I'm like, okay. So she's like even more of an animal activist than me. And she really wanted to buy these bracelets that help. They like give you a tracking on like a different animal. And she really likes wolves. So she was buying like a couple for herself to track wolves. And then she was like, what about this animal? Don't you like this animal? So I ended up choosing a whale shark bracelet. So once I get it, my bracelet will track a whale shark. Isn't that cute? Yep. She's like, she will be like the prickliest, meanest cat to you ever. You know, the kind of stray cat that hates you. But she is what she is. Kinda stuck with her. You want to dote on her? It doesn't matter. She... Like... I don't really know how to describe her attitude. She does feel very entitled to being spoiled, though. But she doesn't really care about people that much. She's very she just wants to exist in her own world, you know? And her own interests. And not have to deal with anything else. But yep. These are my Halloween candies. And I haven't gone trick-or-treating in a while, so I don't know if there's new ones. Like, do people just buy the same things? I feel like they do, right? When I go to CVS and stuff and they have like Halloween candies, all they have is like these brands, but with slightly different packaging for Halloween. Like, they have these Reese's cups, but then they look like a Frankenstein on them or a pumpkin on them, something like that. That's what I bought last year for the kids. But then, like, there was still a lot left over. So I ended up eating them myself in the end. I'm wondering this year, like, what's more popular for me to buy? I just, like, leave them in a little bucket outside of my door so they don't have to, like, bother me or anything. And I just say, like, take one. But there aren't that many people in the complex or anything, so I don't think many people will take them. I guess I could just leave it in the front lobby instead. Like, if not many people come by me, I'll just, like, move them to an area that has a lot more traffic. You like the cookies and cream Hershey's bar? It's good! Okay, it's not my number one. I didn't, like, sort it within the tier. It was just, it happened to be the first image to sort, okay? It's not my, like, all favorite food ever. But I think it's a superior flavor of Hershey's. I think Hershey's itself is a bad chocolate brand, and I usually prefer Ritter's. Ritter's Sport is, like, far superior than Hershey's. Hershey's is like fake chocolate. Trunk or treat, very popular. We don't have cars that much around us. It's not really a car. Well, like, I mean, there are, but like, you wouldn't really go to this on the streets, you know. So we wouldn't be able to do that. It's like an apartment complex, okay? Like. I don't know how many kids there even are around here. So I'll buy one bag and see how, like, it goes. But I just don't know, like, what they like. I don't know what people eat nowadays. Does anyone put up fancy decorations? Well, seeing as it is the 1st of October, I wouldn't know yet. I'm hoping people do. But the most you can decorate is your door. Your apartment door, right? Like, you don't really have windows to decorate usually. You have, like, a little bit, I guess, of window. I don't know what I would do. Put candles? Put in a trunk suitcase? Why would you do that? People would trip over it. It would be a hazard. I'm just gonna put a little, like... a box, I guess? Just like a little tub of candy. And let people add it, you know? I'm not even gonna say only take one. I'm just like, take as many as you want. What? I think I did buy Reese's Cups last year. Because I happen to like Reese's Cups. But maybe they're not as popular. Back when I used to buy it for like when I was living with my mom and stuff, I used to buy Airheads. I felt like full-size Airheads were like kind of a fancy thing to have. I always really like the mystery flavor Airhead, for example. So I would buy the full-size Airheads to put up for our neighborhood. But our neighborhood back then, like, we also had to kind of walk a lot in between the houses. So I also don't think it was that popular. I think everybody went to the better neighborhoods where it was like more dense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can walk the same amount, but you hit more streets and you hit more like houses. But then those places have less candy, so it's kind of like give and take. But they have a lot more kids. Like, a lot more kids live there, so you always wanted to go trick-or-treating in those neighborhoods. You would get limited to one candy, but everybody would be out in the streets and it felt more festive. But, it was just like... I don't know, we would always have leftover candy. And I don't really want that much leftover candy this year. I can eat a little bit of the extra candy, but after a certain point, like... I don't know what to do with them. So maybe, I don't know, gummies? Or something that I could eat, like, off-season, you know? If I have leftovers. But I don't want to be the person that gets, like... Everyone hates me because I give out Werthers. Like, smaller packaging, but you can grab a handful of gummies? Probably like that, right? I think that would be okay. Like some sort of a variety would be good. Were you allowed to collect as much candy as you wanted? You had a limit? Oh my god. Yeah, you would get bullied, I'm sorry. No, we didn't have a limit. It's your hard work, you know? Your blood, sweat, and tears. You collect as much as you earn. You earn that yourself by walking the whole night. You get that candy. We also could eat as much as we wanted, which may not have been the best choice because we always, like, you know, pigged out. But we also rationed it out throughout the month. So it was fine. It was fine. Yeah, a limit is crazy though. Giving out Pokemon TCG? Excuse me? I would be charging for that. Hello? You know how much those things cost? I would buy like so much candy as an equivalent. Candy's cheap in comparison. You can just buy a bunch on sale. They have those like variety packs on sale. 5 packs for 20 Reese's. What? 20 Reese's? No, 5 packs is like a whole bag of Reese's. You guys don't understand the pricing if you think it's like that. What the heck? Listen, guys. If I wanted to buy... Let me see. I can buy... Actually, let's go with this. Okay. Let's go with, like... something easy to buy. Right? Let's not go with, like, the most difficult, like... hard to acquire stuff. If you buy, like... any sort of, like... let's say one of the anniversary tins for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, like... $21.99. If you buy, like, 1 pack, I guess if we're going with a pack, it's, like... how much? $5, right? 1 pack is $5. Okay? And that, if you open it, it could be, like... way more worth it, right? It could be, like, a $10 card on the inside, okay? Think about it that way. With $5, you can buy an entire... like, Reese's assorted snack size, like, variety bag. A whole, like, 9-ounce, like, variety bag. Let me see how many candies is in this one. Does it tell me? It says, serving size, 2 pieces, about 8 servings per container. So, 2 times 8. That's like from the Hershey... that's from the Hershey website. Specifically. There's like a... let me see. They also have like slightly different varieties. But these are all like the Halloween ones at the very least. Like this one is also the same price. $5.99. It's like 2 pieces, servings, 9 servings. So 2 times 9, 18 of them. Like, it's so much cheaper to just give out a whole bunch of candy. They could take the whole bag. She opens them, gets to pick stuff to keep. What the heck? Why would I give them out then? You guys think I'm generous? You think I, of all people, are gonna be generous about this sort of thing? To random people I've never met? To children of all people? Do you have an impression I like children or something? That's crazy. But yeah, I think I'll just buy some candy that's like... I will not dislike if I have a lot left over. And then I'll just move it to a more visible place. If it's if nobody takes any. I don't know. I've never actually seen any children in this apartment complex. Everyone has a dog, though. There's like several dogs in this apartment complex that we kind of recognize. Like, you know, like the owners will just like know other owners like dogs because they go dog walking together, and I kind of know the ones that like live above or across from me on the hall. Although I haven't really asked their names. I should ask their names. I've pet one, and otherwise they're just kind of like going in and out, and you just kind of have to like dodge them. And they go, "I'm sorry," and I go, "It's okay." It's fine. It's very sweet of them to want to jump on me. Have I met the dog upstairs? I think so. I didn't directly like meet them though. I've only seen them like go inside the building. I think it's a Dalmatian. The one across the hall from me is a golden retriever though. She's very distinctive. She has a nice coat. And then there's like lots of itty bitty dogs. They're very cute. But yeah, I've never seen any children. I don't think this building is really for people who have children. Because like, I don't think people with children would want this kind of apartment, I guess. I think if you're starting a family, you probably either want like a bigger like apartment that's like got more room for just you and your family, and you probably would choose it like a bit more convenient to, I don't know, like childcare services or your family or something. Most people living here are like younger. They're like young adults and like workers, you know, like they're like people who are kind of like, I guess they're just kind of only home for their dogs. They're all like active people. They go out and they like hang out in the neighborhood, go to the pubs, or like go get brunch. They don't really like settle down in this kind of place, right? I think you would like want like a more homey environment if you had a baby at the very least. So I think everybody here is just like those young adults working, like the working age. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah. So that's why I haven't really seen any children, so I don't know. But you know, like I think I would allow the adults to take candy too. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll put a sign maybe that says like, even if you're an adult, like feel free to take some candy. Why not? I just need to like gauge what type of candy that adults would want, you know? In that case, I can't choose like the small cheap stuff. We're not getting Laffy Taffies for these adults. We gotta get something nicer. Maybe they will like the Werther's Originals. We can't get them ring pops. We gotta get them like Toblerones. Just kidding. I'm not that rich. I'm not that baller. We're not giving out whole Toblerones to them. Adults want apples. The apples will rot. They will rot. Also, they would pick their own apples. they would go out and they would go hang out with their friends and they would go pick their own and they would not want some rather suspicious apples like placed out on Halloween by a neighbor. That's how Snow White died, okay? She just accepts random apples from strangers. Don't do that. Rocher, that's like a Christmas time gift, okay? No. I think, like, besides, I can't eat those, so I have to choose something I can still eat at the end of the day. If I give up, if I'm lazy, I guess I'll just choose something like... maybe like Skittles. You think they would still like Skittles? I like Skittles. They could be like tiny packs of Skittles. Little ones. Apples saved from Hotel Continental breakfast. Those Red Delicious are the most waxy, disgusting things ever. They give apples a bad name. Okay? But not eat them. Those things are like more plastic than they are fruit. Snow White did die from eating the apple, okay? The apple was poisoned, but she died from eating the apple. It is directly what caused her death. If she did not eat the apple, she wouldn't have died. Kit Kat's universal? I can't eat Kit Kats, though. So, I have to still be able to eat it. You want like a list of things I can eat? It's much less than this top. I think I can eat like... how much of this? Probably not that. I don't know. It's like better not to eat that to be safe. Actually... yeah, I can eat Twizzlers. I can eat Dots. I can eat this. I can kind of eat Hershey's. Not all of them are safe, though. I can eat pure chocolate Hershey's. I can't eat, like, the other types. Mostly this. I can eat straight M&M's, even though I don't want to. I think they're kind of gross. I can eat... can unfortunately eat candy corn. I think wax is not great for me, but yeah. Pretty much. I think I could probably eat an hour later, actually. I can eat some of the other ones, but I don't want to. I think I could actually eat Butterfingers. I think they're fine. Yeah. Yeah, I can eat some of the other ones, but I don't want to. I could probably eat a toothbrush? No! That goes in the I don't want to category. Snow White chokes on the apple. She kind of gets poisoned. But yeah, I guess she also kind of chokes on it on the original. There we go. Okay. That's pretty much what I can eat. So that's what I'm deciding between. I can eat like straight nerds, but I can't eat nerds rope, I don't think. I don't know. I bought some once and then I just realized that like it said on the back I couldn't eat it. Okay. What do you think of the Piña mint chocolate? It's just toothpaste. I hate it. I hate mint chocolate. The only mint chocolate I will eat is ice cream. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is pretty good because it doesn't taste just like toothpaste. It tastes like mint, like the plant, like the herb. And then like ice cream mixed in. But everything else just tastes like I had a bite of chocolate and toothpaste, yes. Okay. So that's about it. I was just gonna yap a little bit today. It has been like almost 3 hours. So I've run out of yapping topics. I've kind of run out of yapping topics. But I hope you like my new BGM and cute assets and stuff. I might change more things for, you know, when it suits me. Kind of whenever I want to. There's like more assets I've looked at, but I don't know. Some of it is really repetitive. There was like just like 50 different types of pumpkins, you know? It's kind of whatever. Hand cams? Yeah, there's gonna be hand cams. There's gonna be the pumpkin carving and the cupcake making and decorating. So hopefully they work. Okay, hopefully being in my kitchen is not like impossible. Hopefully my laptop in my kitchen can handle it and it's not a bust for me, because that would be fun to do. Yeah, the ghost boy see-through. I think he's a cutie. He's just a silly little guy, you know? He draws his power from being closer and closer to Halloween. Okay, let me read Nano on YouTube, and then let me read She on Twitch. I like that I can read her on Twitch now. Okay, that's all. Atsu. Majokko Meimi. Ta-da. This is my ending theme. It's called Little Witch, so I chose it. But it's like, it doesn't matter. It's an ending theme. You know, it's an ending theme. It didn't have to be like the coolest thing ever or whatever. Da-da-da. Oh, did I clean the Red Hook awesome? Do you still have to do it? Do you just have to log in? I haven't even updated the game in forever. I guess I can. I guess I can update Nikkei. Okay, Atsumimi. I will see you tomorrow for Mahjong. Hopefully I won't sleep through it again, but hopefully. No guarantees. I have a busy month ahead of me. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.